Hey there. Time to get moving. Thanks for taking the time to talk. When you pulled it... No, I don't think you understand. How did you... Raw energy? I shouldn't be surprised. If there is, the artifacts are soon... Agreed. Unfortunately, there's... Does that really surprise you? A universal... I knew I picked the right... Look, and... Yes? Ask whatever you'd like. Bye.
Gear looks green, ready to land.
Another deserted Helium-3 facility. Must have been abandoned when they... Shoot to kill! like an alternate entrance to the Helium-3 facility.
It's nice to finally be off our ship.
Paradiso security is only here for your safety. Pretend we're not even here.
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable hands.
Something you need? So long.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Tsukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so? Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
I'll head to my crew position.
Lifting off now. Orbital pattern locked in. And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Something you might be interested in.
Stay alert.
You're human. It's just that we weren't expecting to find life. let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge.
We've got strict rules
For
around
security
here,
purposes.
but they're strict for a reason.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you
We were
insist.
never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that. Never seen a ship like yours
I
before.
have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
Take no offense, but I am keeping an eye on you.
You've got something for me? Fishing for a handout, eh? Goodbye.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Yes, of course. But we need to start from... If need be, we can... But initially, I'd like you to let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there. Thank you. And God...
you weren't some sort of alien or something.
It's almost time to take inventory of our stock again.
There's so much more to learn about now.
Hey,
Wow.
Get this ship moving.
Undocking complete, Captain.
Hello, and welcome back. Mr. Tofik, I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our resort.
Yeah?
Oh, Paradiso is absolutely beautiful. Can you possibly imagine a more tranquil place for a resort?
I'm here to satisfy your needs. I hope your stay is a pleasant one.
I'm on vacation because I don't.
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or
Feel free
tranquility.
to look around, but don't break any.
Where should
and
we
before
begin?
you looking for a souvenir or just? Have fun out there.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? I can't speak for anyone. You can imagine dealing with, but it pays well. And people were a little freaked out around, but then nothing happened, and we've been very careful. What I could tell you would get me in a lot of... Most of them are typical sea-level execs. I swear it. Anyway. Sure. Have fun in the shark tank.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table.
You're lucky I'm not like the other board members, lazing about the beaches without a care in the universe.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome. But given the circumstances, I'm gonna cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing... You like that? The marketing team came up with it. They thought... Ah, we're being direct then. Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. Him? No worries, mate, but my time is valuable. Are we talking or not? And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at HopeTech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation, I think you've made the right choice. Compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group.
With a name like Paradiso,
the only thing we've really
the
got
marketing
to
for this place writes itself. I don't want to risk us.
Hello there.
Hope you're having a pleasant day.
I'm fairly new here, so sorry in advance if I
Holler
screw
at
something
me if you need some. Yes. There you go.
Have a great day.
Hey there.
Recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing.
Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it? Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down.
Folks from all over the Freestar Collective come here looking for work. New face, huh? Got some business with me, or just Well, it's a public space, as long as you don't... Ranger Niakalu. I'm a Hopetown girl born and raised, so I know a lot of the locals. Helps me do the job. That being said... Likewise. Think of it as... The small picture is local trouble. Handling that is local security. We Rangers protect the entire Freestar Collective, so we deal with problems that span multiple worlds. Smuggling rings. That's why there are... Not usually. Every once in a while, though, we... Badge or not. Honestly, though, it's... Most people are willing to work with us. Bye.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic
All right,
and
Adela.
perhaps a bit of a dreamer.
Oh, God.
But you have to admire what he's accomplished.
When I signed on to be a freight captain, and now, where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for us. We do bulk. Have you ever? You get it then. So I just got a. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got everyone demanding I power down. Hand over the contraband. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo. It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is... So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, I don't know. You are the... He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just...
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own.
Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
Sure, that sounds like me. Oh, you should have just said that. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. So grab drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got parts not cheap though. It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grab drives are. Perhaps not, but yeah, I hope so. Maybe it is selfish of me to demand such a price. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, you're darn right it is. I recommend you go back. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help. Pleasure working with you.
We'd be dust, except for the fact.
Excuse me.
dives go, this place ain't bad. I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right? What's your name, stranger? Might buy you a drink. Fahim, huh? I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a tracker. And I'm here. Two ways this can go. You know the drill. So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn, but something don't sit right. Maybe. Maybe not. I like my chances. That only works if I think you're innocent. The bounty is awfully large for what they're saying. All right, I'm not taking you in. But that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker probably won't be as upstanding as I am. Suit yourself. But you may want to re-up your... One more drink and it's lift. Howdy.
This can't be. Why did I ever take this job? Why? I feel like I can finally breathe. You're right. You're a literal lifesaver. Take this.
Off-boarders. Nothing good ever.
Underperformance really ought to be kicked out. TMC people?
All crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Solid docking job there. Nice work.
Now that we know what's out there, things are gonna be more interesting from here on.
Tell you how many times I've had to make do with inelegant solutions to complex technical problems. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it!
Wonder what else is out there.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
Hi there.
Looks like everything is good to go, both your end and mine.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what you can do. Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly any... The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with Thank you again for all you... Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. I'll make sure people tell tales. I don't know if we can ever.
Be careful. Some of the crew are not happy. I wish to be on solid ground, not adrift in space for any longer.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
I know Captain Brackenridge has essentially given you free rein. I hope you understand. It pays to take secure.
Now that we know there are other people out there.
I'm worried about Janet.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Hey, maybe you could help out, Abe. He's been talking about needing someone with the ship.
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
If you ever need a friendly hi! Hello! Sorry, yeah. I'm Abe. I'm happy to Oh, you heard? Mostly I just need to find someone with a ship, but... I'll save you the spiel, but ever since we found out, I made the mistake of looking some up, and now I'm not gonna ask you to schlep anyone. Oh, you son! Let me get you the letter!
It definitely takes a special type of person to live their entire life, birth to death, aboard a single ship traveling through space.
Now that we know what's out there, rings are
Hydroponics, of course. This must be how the colony ship
I've heard
kept
about
itself
you.
fed over
The
all
visitor
these
who
years in space.
helped us get into the situation we're now in, roaming the galaxy with no end in sight. Sorry, I don't mean to be ungrateful or rude. Is it that obvious? Brackenridge is intent on finding a home. I'd love to leave. But outside of you and the occasional... And besides, Brackenridge forbids it. I've tried. It's a long shot. You've dealt with... But then again, you did make her see reason before and set us on this path. Sorry, I know it may not sound like it, but...
The captain just needs an outside perspective. I'm confident we can get her to see reason here.
And to think, all this time, we thought we were alone.
Thanks to you, I'm now able to get my hands on life-saving treatments we never thought were possible. I wonder what it's like out there in our little community.
That planet was not right for us anyway. No doubt the next one. I'm well aware of Janet's desire to leave. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. Each member of our community is valuable. But I suppose if you brought us more food staples to tide us over while that happens, we could do it. Say... Sorry, is this... We've roamed the stars for almost 200 years. Well, if you can bring me those potatoes to make up for our potential food shortage in her absence, I'll be happy to consider it. I'll be the judge of that. Janet's been in a sour mood before. I see what you're saying. Don't worry. I hadn't thought of it that way. Her sister remains with us, so she'll likely wish to visit, and with more... Well, you've got away with words. And while I'm not happy about... Let her know she's free to leave...
You've made a wise choice, Captain.
It'll be a miracle if you can get through to Captain Brackenridge.
These are exciting times.
You seem convinced you can help me. But I'll believe it when I'm finally off this bloody old ship. Wait, for real? If I'm being honest, I should have known you can do it. I was kind of hoping you'd overhear me and offer to help. I probably should have just asked you. Anyway, thanks for helping me. Thanks again. I hope we meet again someday.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
Be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home. Hey. Not at all. Until later.
We've detached. Let's get out of here. Nice jump. We're right on target. All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Was there some... May I be of service? Yes, of course.
All green on release. We're free to fly. Landing site locked. Take us in.
Just the thought of landing at the Red Mile was making me sick. Now that we're here, I'm almost lost for words.
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I think the gentleman understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And Stalker, you and I are going to talk about this later.
I can't
I
wait.
have something I need to discuss with you. Remember our last conversation when you told me the art? Well, it got me thinking. So I dove in. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described doesn't... Really? I'm surprised. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant... Oh yes, absolutely. I didn't mean to compare. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation. Now that you mention it, honestly, it wasn't... Exactly. For me, there was nothing quite... Oh, I find that sort... I'll take that as a compliment. You know... No, she retired. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a... Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon. You see, it's clear that we share the same hunger. I don't know if I deserve to be that close. If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, please give me some...
Can you believe that? Like I'm gonna run off without paying. The hell kind of scum do they think I am?
Let me be clear. You start something, every one of us in here will make sure to end it.
All right, let's get this over with. Hey, you the captain of that ship? Fine. Truth is, I don't really give a damn. And don't get me wrong, but when May started... Sure has. You think she... Anyway, I'm... Sure, what you want. See ya.
I'm on duty, so get the hell out of my face.
I can't think of the next time I'm gonna live up to my list.
Oh, I can't can't believe people who participate in blood sports can possibly be
Can I help
considered
you with something?
celebrities or heroes. Oh, in my mind, they're worse than criminals.
Wow. For real? Now, how do I know this isn't some sort of scam? I'm pretty sure I don't believe. That seems like a pretty weak connection.
Play by the house rules.
Oh, just the thought of landing at the Red Mile was making me sick. Now that we're here,
Don't shoot me! I didn't do anything wrong!
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
Then you have a few moments.
I think
something I'd like to discuss.
Now let's all
Can
go
I
back
help?
inside, shall we?
Remember our last conversation? Well, just because I wasn't...
I can't wait.
Really? After reading... Oh yes, absolutely. Aja was the one. Now, honestly... Exactly. There was... Oh, I find that... At this point, you know... No. Come to think of it. Well, I don't You see... If you knew about the things that I... Please...
Yes?
Oh, I can't believe people who
I'm a
participate
little
in
busy,
blood
make it
sports can possibly be considered celebrities or heroes.
Forgive me.
In my mind, they're worse than criminals.
That's what I'm hoping. Well, sure. I try to be. Okay, I'll take a look. I have to admit, well, this puts me in quite a bind. I don't want to disappoint them, but at the same time, I don't... We'll see, I guess.
Really
Turn this place around.
May fortune smile on you today. Ah, I wonder. My name is May, and I... Never heard of it. Brave contestant from all... Do enjoy your stay.
Don't give a shit.
Yes.
All are welcome at the Red Mile. Ah, a fresh runner at the Red Mile is... Good. Very well, then. Then, you're on your own. Use whatever tools necessary to survive. I wish you good fortune out there.
May runs a tidy establishment. Let's keep it that way.
Go ahead. Start some trouble. Give me an excuse to air you out.
I took this job so I could be here to see all the runners in person. Of course, most of them I can see.
Valued patrons and honored guests, your attention, please. I have an exciting announcement. We have a courageous new runner seeking fame and fortune in the Red Mile. Do you think this new challenger has what it takes? Choose your wager wisely. Now, who's excited to see how the rookie contender will fare in today's Red Mile Challenge? Open the door and wish him luck, because he's going to need it!
This place used to be a real dive.
People betting over other people's very survival. Absolutely revolting.
Get down! You're through! You've got nothing. Keep scanning. I'm sure there's something nearby. Bring it on. Chemicals, sharp-edged raw materials. This facility is an accident just waiting to happen. What's ahead? I'll let you rummage through here.
did not disappoint us in your first run. Your performance down there was most impressive. I eagerly anticipate your next run. But
I don't make chit-chat with patrons. I don't get paid to be nice. I get paid to put down any vermin interests.
Captain on deck. What can I help you with? Bring me anything useful? Bye for now. Yeah? Let's see what you've got. Maybe another time.